Hello everyone, my name is Mike and we've got some packages to unpackage and unbox as well. Welcome back to yet another Mailbag episode. I've got 6 packages to unbox, in total, unpackage and unbox, and we're going to jump right in. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up or received in the mail as of late. Feel free to leave that down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rizzo. Let's jump in to the first package. Now, these have been accruing over the last month or so, and yeah, obviously I have a good idea of what's in here, but it's going to be a bit of a surprise as to what exactly it is. A lot of upgrades on this episode here. The Boobs. Now, I did not get the Shout Select version. I think there's a Shout Select version out there. This is just the regular Universal release. It was like $8. The Shout Select was like $20, and I was like, you know what? This'll do for now. I'm not so worried about the bonus features for the Burbs. It would be cool. Maybe one day I'll upgrade even more to the Shout Select. Either way, that's the Burbs. Joe Dante, really good film, really underrated movie. When did this come out? 1989, so it is an 80s flick, and it's a really good Tom Hanks horror comedy that sort of gets wackier and wackier as it goes on. The Burbs is really, really good. I enjoy this movie. Can't wait to watch it again. Next up, we've got an Amazon Prime package here. Alright, well, the little thing tear here didn't seem to work very well. So we're going to use man strength to... that's right. So strong. Oh yeah, Tombstone. Thank you to my buddy Ben. What's up, Ben? He let me know that this was on sale for $5. It actually was $6 on Amazon when I went to go check. But I snagged it right up and I traded in my DVD copy at the bookstore for a couple bucks. So this ended up costing me $3 or $4. Not bad. George Cosmatos, one of my favorite 80s directors, especially in terms of action. This was not 80s, but this was, I think, 1990 or 91. Of course, it doesn't say on the back. Whenever I need it to say the release date on the back, or at least the year, it never, ever does. I'm pretty good with the years that movies came out. I think this was 1990, but it doesn't say on the back. Either way, Tombstone, Val Kilmer, Kurt Russell, badass Western. Can't wait to rewatch this. I haven't seen this since I was in my early 20s, so it's been probably about a decade. Glad to finally own it on the Blu-ray. Next up, we've got... I think this is from eBay, and as you can tell, we don't have any knives or anything today to help me unbox, so I'm using my hands this time. And I've got a box. It's going to be hard to penetrate, but I'm going to penetrate it. I'm going to penetrate it good. Oh, yeah! So recently, you guys probably saw that I picked up 1984 on DVD. I had no idea it was out of print. I think I sold my copy for $23. After all is said and done, probably $18 profit. This I picked up for like $28. $10 for a Criterion Blu-ray, brand new and sealed. Awesome. I've not seen this film. I want to reread the book because it's been a while since I've read the book. Excellent, excellent book. And I want to reread that before I watch the film, or maybe watch the film and then reread the book. I'm not exactly sure yet. But this is John Hurt, directed by Michael Radford. And I know that name, but I can't think of any of the other stuff that he's directed off the top of my head. This ironically unironically came out in 1984, based on George Orwell's 1984 novel. And yeah, Criterion. I wasn't even aware that Criterion had put this out, to be quite honest. But I discovered that they did and knew I was going to upgrade to the Criterion collection. I think this also has a Twilight Time release, if I'm not mistaken, or somebody else has released this. But if it's Criterion, I'm going to go with Criterion most of the time. They always have great special features, great presentation, unique boxes. Criterion does great work, obviously, but they don't often put out things that I'm too interested in. 1984 is one that I was, or am, and so I had to upgrade to this. 1984, what do you guys think of this one? Do you like it? Do you like it better than the book? Does it still hold up really well? Let me know. We've got a not-so-well packaged DVD or Blu-ray here. First class, it's just very thin, not even bubble mailer, it's just a mailer. I always get a little worried when I see that, but let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. So I realized that there was a Region B version of this. This might actually be all region, if I'm not mistaken. Not exactly sure. And of course, it doesn't say on the back. Whenever I need the information, it doesn't say it. Shaft, the trilogy. Shaft! We got the original from, 71, 72. Does it say on the back? Of course it doesn't say on the... Oh, 73. Okay, 71, 72, 73. The trilogy was released. So 71 Shaft, 72 Big Score, and then 73 Shaft in Africa. It does say the dates. Thank you. Comes with a slipcover, has all 3 films. I sold my Shaft in Africa and Shaft's Big Score at the bookstore for $1 each. And then Shaft, I sold my Blu-ray, which was actually still sealed, the Warner Brothers release, and I upgraded to this for $24 free shipping on eBay. And it is like a UK version. I think it might be all region. If not, it doesn't matter. I have an all region player, so it might be region B. Shaft, believe it or not, is a series I haven't gotten into. I saw the remake with Sam Jack back when it came out. Probably was like 12 or 13 years old when that movie came out. And I enjoyed it, but little did I know that it went back to 1971. Pretty much one of the main films, if not the film, that really kicked off the blaxploitation movement. You had Badass in 1970, late 60s, 1970, directed by Melvin Van Peebles. A film that I'm not too crazy about, but understand its importance, no doubt. But Shaft, I think, is one that I'm really, really going to love. Richard Roundtree stars in all of these. Can't wait to sit down and check out this blaxploitation action crime trilogy. Shaft! Next up, we've got another package from eBay. What have we got? What's this? Just the manifest. Oh, yes, finally have a Blu-ray of one of my favorite films from the 90s, A Bronx Tale. Robert De Niro's directorial debut, plays a father who's just trying to raise his son. He's a single father who's trying to raise his son in New York City during the, I want to say, 60s. Yeah, it's the civil rights era. Because his young son, as he gets older, he starts dating a black girl, which is obviously in the neighborhood is very taboo because of the time and the movements going on. And it has so many layers to this film, but it's really a film about a father trying to guide his son while trying to support his son and himself with working. He's a bus driver, trying to support his family and raise his son well. And his son is being lured into the street life, the crime life by Chaz Palminteri. And then you have some fiery scenes between De Niro and Chaz Palminteri. This is just such a great crime drama. I love this film so much, and I can't wait to finally watch it on Blu-ray. This is a Region B. I believe it's only available in Region B, unfortunately. Maybe other regions too, but definitely not Region A, definitely not in this country or on this continent. So I finally bit the bullet. I'm tired of waiting for Shout Select or somebody to pick up this classic unsung film. And so I just got the Region B version, which I hear is a decent version. Definitely the best that you could own. And I'm not sure who exactly put this out. Nobody I really know. It's got Via Vision, Madman releasing. Not exactly sure, but you know what? If it's better than the Blu-rays, which are or the DVDs, which are Letterboxd, I'm a happy camper, and I just can't wait to rewatch this. I know I'm going to love it even more now that I'm older. I haven't seen this film since I was a teenager. It was one of my buddy Dom and I's favorite flicks growing up. I know it's going to tear my heart out and stomp on it. I know I'm going to cry, get emotional, but I know it's going to move me, and that's what film is all about. So I'm getting moved right now thinking about the story. I love this movie, A Bronx Tale. And last but not least, I believe this right here is a package from Mercari. So I recently sold something for the first time on Mercari just to kind of test it out, because I usually do eBay when I'm selling my stuff. I'm not a big fan of the selling process, to be honest, but they had some cool stuff to buy, and they also gave me a $5 coupon for anything over $20. So, of course, I was like, all right, let's see what Blu-rays they have, see what movies they have. And so, yeah, that is what I believe is in this package. That would be funny if it's not after all that buildup. This is packed really well, so I'm just going to, like, punch it a bunch of times to see if I could pierce it. I pierced it. All right, we got an opening, boys and girls. Eee! Oh, it's packaged goodly. It's packaged real goodly. I'm opening it from the bottom, but that's okay. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, packaged very well. No movement. No room for movement, which is a sign of a good package. All right, here we are. And I will reuse this cardboard to ship my DVDs when some sell. Oh yeah, this is the Mercari package. So I ended up buying 4 movies here. And I think it came to 16, probably like $30 or so, which isn't too bad, but I got it for one in particular. And I'll save that, actually, for last. So, first up, we got Recycle. This is a Pang Brothers, or maybe one of the Pang Brothers, if I'm not mistaken. No, Pang Brothers. Well, actually, it says they edited it, but they also, the Pang Brothers also directed it. And they probably wrote it, too, because they're those sorts of, written by the Pang Brothers. So, they're auteurs. Love them or hate them. Bangkok Dangerous is their big one. Pang Brothers Recycle. Now, Mjolnir, I believe Mjolnir, you recommended this to me. And it's one I've been wanting to see for a long time, but just has evaded me. And I've never seen the DVD or Blu-ray out in the wild. So the seller that I bought all 4 of these from actually had a nice-looking copy of this. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I bought this. This was the first one here. The majority of these were only a few bucks. There's one that was the majority of the purchase. Another one, Mandingo. Mandingo has funny connotations nowadays. But this is a Richard Fleischer film. And I don't know much about it. I know it takes place during, pre-Civil War, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to get my facts wrong here. But yeah, so he's a slave. Mandingo plays a slave who is a prize fighter. Actually, Django Unchained sort of comments on this, has sort of a reference to it. And so it's a slave owner, owns a slave, named Mandingo, and he's a really good fighter. That's all I really know about it. So it's more of a drama, don't get me wrong. It's not like this is an action movie or anything. 1975, Richard Fleischer directed this one. I'm looking forward to it. I actually sold off my DVD for a few bucks. This basically came to nothing when it was all said and done. So I haven't seen this one, guys, and I don't know much about it. Beautiful shape. What do you guys know about Mandingo? Is this a good one to check out? Hopefully it is, because it's now part of the Blu-ray collection. And also I'm going to check Recycle here. Beautiful. This looks like a trippy-ass film. Can't wait to watch this. Some of the imagery on the back here, and I'll put some screenshots. It looks insane. So far, Mandingo and Recycle. Next up, I snagged this because this is hard to find. I think these 3, I want to say I got these 3 for $12. Yeah, $4 a pop. And then the last one I got for like 16. So it came to like 28, 30 bucks after tax, something like that. Mod Squad is a film I've yet to see. This is a remake of an old TV show in movie form here. And I really don't know much about it. Scott Silver directed this. Scott Silver, why do I know that name? I feel like he's done other things I know. But this is an olive release that I believe is out of print now. It's in really good shape. And when I looked it up, I was like, this was going for like 25, 30 bucks. I was like, well, for $4, $4 or $5, I'll pick it up, give it a whirl, and see if it's worth keeping in the collection. If not, it'll be gone. It'll go on eBay or something. But again, how do you guys feel about this film, Mod Squad? It has Claire Danes, Omar Epps, and Giovanni Ribisi. Came out in 1999. So this one I missed when I was a kid growing up, 11, 12, 13 years old. Never saw this one. So pretty cool. The Mod Squad. And the big one. Probably I saved one of the best for last. This is a film that I've seen once. It goes by a couple different titles. One is Forbidden World. And the other is actually Mutant. Mutant. This is a William Malone. Sorry, Alan Holtzman movie. And like I said, I have seen it once. It's an Alien ripoff. Roger Corman did a few of those in the late 70s, Humanoids of the Deep, and into the 80s, Forbidden World, and a film that I really love that I'm drawing a blank on. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on the other movie that... What the hell? I saw it in theaters. It's got Sid Haig. I'll put the... Oh, shit. I just noticed this is missing a disc. Well, that sucks. So this is supposed to be a 2-disc version. One disc is supposed to be theatrical. The other is supposed to be director's cut. Man, I could have sworn I looked at the pictures of this. Ooh, that sucks. I'm going to have to contact the seller on Mercari and see if he's got the other disc. I really hope so, because I spent $16 plus tax on this. This was the reason I bought the rest of them. So, oh boy. All right. Oh, Galaxy of Terror. Galaxy of Terror. That's the other film. Galaxy of Terror. So I saw that in theaters actually a few years ago, which was such a great experience. And it's got Humanoids of the Deep, so all of his Alien ripoffs. Man, that's kind of a downer to the video, but I haven't accepted the lot yet on Mercari, so I'm going to have to contact him and see if he could send out that other disc. Man, I hope he has it. That would suck if he doesn't. I mean, at least I have the theatrical version, but this is a Shout Factory release, and I really obviously wanted the unrated director's cut, which I've never seen, and the theatrical version. Damn, what a downer. I hate to end this video on kind of a down note, but hopefully it'll end well. I'll keep you guys updated with the Forbidden World debacle, I guess, now. So, anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this mailbag. Just a quick rundown of what I got here. Only one disc of Forbidden World, Bronx Tale, the Shaft Trilogy, 1984, Tombstone, The Burbs, of which I sold my DVDs off, Mod Squad, Recycle, and Mandingo. Almost all of these were upgrades, and so I probably didn't come out of pocket too much. A couple of them were covered, like Bronx Tale was covered by my DVDs, Burbs was covered by my DVDs, Mandingo nearly covered. So a lot of these were pretty much covered. And man, what a shame. My first Mercari experience has not gone too well. But I will contact the seller and hopefully he has that disc. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up. Feel free to leave that down in the comments below. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. Feel free to check those out if you so please. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as well as the little bell for notifications. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg is out. I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be disastrous. I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be